morning, good afternoon, good evening. The debate rages on. And most of it, I have to admit, is focused on I should not be criticizing Chamisa and his Triple C. I should focus on Zanu PF. On the screen there is one of my comments and the reply I got from it. My comment had been that the scared duty of every citizen is to hold those in public office to account. And this includes Zanu PF and the opposition. But when it comes to the failure to hold free, fair, and credible elections in Zimbabwe, we have to include MDC and the opposition. And the reply has been, and very common, that we should focus on solutions and not criticize, and in some cases, they say blame the opposition. And the latest comment was, how can we hold Zanu PF to account? They've got draconian laws set on us and would allow us to do anything against the regime. What can we do? I think it's a reasonable and logical argument. But what we are saying, what we should we should be aware of here is, what is it that we wanted the opposition to do? Because if we were to focus on Zanu PF and forget what the opposition is supposed to do, we could be going round and round in circles. The opposition in Zimbabwe, the people of Zimbabwe, have risked their lives, their livelihoods, and their limbs to elect the opposition with the primary purpose that they would implement the democratic reforms to end the Zanu PF dictatorship. It's now been 25 years since we have been electing the opposition. And in that period, Zanu PF has remained strong. The dictatorship has not changed. If anything, Zanu PF is as strong as ever. This is where we've got the problem. If the opposition had implemented the democratic reforms when they had the greatest opportunity to do so during the GNU of 2008 to 2013, the Zanu PF dictatorship would have been dismantled by now. They did not. And this is why Zanu PF is still able to rig the elections and stay in power. That is the argument. We cannot fail to appreciate the subtle difference between what the Zanu PF can do and what the opposition can do. Zanu PF has managed to stay in power these last 45 years, more so the last 25 years, with the connivance of the MDC. During the GNU, the MDC failed to implement even one token reform. And ever since the GNU, they've been participating in flawed elections to give Zanu PF legitimacy. That is at the heart of our problem. And we can talk about Zanu PF and ignore what the MDC CCC are doing. But we'll talk for another 25 years. And yet the situation on the ground would not change. Particularly since the GNU, the problem has not been Zanu PF alone. It has been the opposition too. We need to start thinking outside the box. The American president, Abraham Lincoln, once said, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I'll spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe." We have given MDC CCC 25 years to end the Zanu PF dictatorship. And yet, Zanu PF is stronger than ever. We can talk all we want that Zanu PF is our problem, but that is only half true. The problem here is we do not have a competent opposition. So my argument is, when we come to, if we are serious about ending the Zanu PF dictatorship, we need to start thinking outside the box. Instead of just concentrating on Zanu PF, we need to concentrate on getting a competent opposition. We need a sharp axe. Think about it. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.